Konnichiwa party peeps and Happy New Year! Sorry for the delay, but I have been busy and was under the weather the past couple of days. But I wanted to make this video to kind of not only look back at the anime that I personally have seen in 2017, but also talk about the anime that I'm most excited to see in 2018. I might be splitting this video up into two parts, so we'll see how it goes. Anyways, I wanted to first talk about the anime from 2017 that I personally have seen from start to finish. I'm not including the anime that I have seen, but I haven't finished yet. Some of these include Ancient Mage's Bride, which I still need to get down to finish, though it's still continuing, so I guess I can't really finish it. But regardless, keep that in mind. I'm also going to be keeping this nice, fresh, and loose. I'm going to be looking at my phone here for reference because I don't have a script for this one. So let's talk about my top 5 favorite anime that I saw from start to finish in 2017. Starting with Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Now, I first got into this series relatively late. I think I got into it when it had wrapped up in the spring season of anime. It was mostly because I was looking for some light, fluffy anime to kind of watch, and that's exactly what I got. A light-hearted slice of life / comedy with very, very cute dragon girls. Miss Kobayashi is a middle-aged working woman who, through certain circumstances, gets the employment of a dragon as her handmaiden, or as her maid. And from there, she interacts with all the other dragons that kind of come into the world. And it's just a lighthearted romp. And yeah, I enjoyed it for what it is. And if you wanted to check it out, you can see it on Crunchyroll. I recommend it if you're just looking for something to kind of relax with and just kind of have a good lighthearted time. Speaking of which, that brings us next to number 4 on my list, Konosuba, Season 2. Now, I loved the first season of Konosuba. It was laugh out loud, one of the funniest animes that I had seen in a long time. And though comedy is biased between people to people, I highly recommend checking out the first season. And if you have seen the first season and want some more of that, well, that's exactly what you're going to get with the second season. Though it lacked a little bit in terms of its character development and story plot, the comedy was still pretty right on. Love these characters, very laugh out loud hilarious. Some of them can get a little grating from time to time. I'm looking at a certain blue-haired girl. But regardless, if you want my picks for one of the funnier animes to come out, Konosuba Season 2 would definitely be the pick for that. Now, for my number 3 pick, I'd have to go with Tsundere Children. This one came at me from left field. I wouldn't have even looked into it. I don't know, I can be a little biased at times just based on the title, but it was thanks to a lot of the Facebook groups that I follow, like ASIN and Crunchyroll, that a lot of the clips started circulating about this series that I just instantly fell in love with. My only complaint with this series is that it's very short. Each episode is like less than 7 minutes long, and it's only I think it was like a 13 episode series. So it just makes me dying to see some more of this, either this mangaka or this type of style or story, or just a continuation of it. I would love to see more of these characters. It's one of the few anime, besides series such as My Love Story, to feature the relationships of characters. This is a mini series of stories, little stories about different couples and different stages of their relationship. From starting out in the relationship to being in the middle of a relationship but not really knowing which direction they want to go to kind of near the end of a relationship and just kind of seeing how they are panning out. The characters are very funny. A lot of the comedy, honestly, it was a lot more spontaneous and the situations that the characters were in were a lot more relatable and just more hilarious than Konosuba. But honestly, this is a great one, a very good popcorn filler show, and if you if you didn't tell already, I watched a lot of slice of life comedy anime series as of late, mostly because some of the heavier stuff, the big story-driven stuff, takes a little bit more time, and unfortunately I didn't have that much time last year. Or I didn't make the time. Anyways, we now come to my number 2 pick for the best anime that I've seen from start to finish of 2017, Attack on Titan Season 2. Now, I had gotten off of the Attack on Titan hype train a while back. Again, we've been waiting 4 years for this anime to come out. In that time, I did get into the manga a little bit, but I kind of stopped a little bit on that. And I won't go into further details as to why I've kind of lost touch with Attack on Titan. If you want me to kind of explain myself a bit more, like and subscribe and comment down below, and maybe in the future I'll make another video explaining why I haven't really been following Attack on Titan as of late. But anyways, Season 2 really kind of brought the series back home to me. I love the different direction that it went in. Instead of an action series, it was more of kind of like a mystery to solve with like the walls and the Beast Titan, and just the awesome animation that they were able to pull off. And some of the growth of some of the side characters was nice to see, though I had read some of that in the manga already. But they kind of take it out of order from the manga, which I felt was a good thing, because it made it fresh for me revisiting these story segments in an anime form. Anyways, Season 2 was great. I would be lying to say that I wasn't excited for Season 3 coming out. And yeah, I kind of am, and I'll probably continue to watch this series and see how it develops and where the story takes us. But that pales in comparison to my number 1 favorite anime to come out of 2017, My Hero Academia Season 2. This last year was the season of, well, sequels, basically. And Attack on Titan Season 2 was just so awe-inspiring. I'm a huge fan of the shonen genre of anime. I love these characters, I love this world that we're in, and the tournament arc. The tournament arc. Oh, it was just so glorious. The animation was spot on, fantastic. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Cannot wait for Season 3. And spoilers, that's probably gonna be on my top anime I'm looking forward to in 2018. But yeah, that was my top 5 pick of the anime that I've watched from start to finish from 2017. Leave a comment down below. Let me know which 5 anime that you've seen from last year from start to finish that was your favorites. And even if it's not 5, just tell me some of your favorite anime series that you saw back in 2017 that you thought I should take a look at. Until next time, Party Peeps, I'll probably see you in another video talking about the anime of 2018 that I'm most excited for.